Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. I know it is not Halloween anymore. That was yesterday. But didn't get around to doing my coloring chat yesterday, and this is what I had planned on coloring today. I had a request to color from Cute and Spooky by Jade Summer. So we're still going to color our Halloween picture. And I picked out this guy. Oh, gotta get a scrap piece of paper for underneath. No, I have one here. Well, we'll use the back side of this. All right, so I am going to use my Arrtx brush markers. They're the Arttx Oros. Love these markers. The brush tips are awesome. So, yeah, thought this would be a cute one to do. Nothing too detailed for a color and chat. So I think I'm going to use a bunch of greens on this guy or gal. I do have my color chart, of course. So I am going to look at the greens over here. I think we'll use a light green and a darker green. So I think for the lighter green, I'm going to use 47. And for the darker green, let's see, how about Viridian, 54. All right, so I'm going to go, I think, every other one with the light, and then every other one with the dark. I'm going to zoom you in. So how is everybody? I apologize for no color in chat last week. If you've seen my post on the community board, I did kind of let you know that there was kind of a health crisis in the family. My sister did receive some awful news. She found out she has liver cancer. And on top of that, cirrhosis of the liver. And no, she is not a heavy drinker. I know that is the primary cause of cirrhosis of the liver, but not in my sister's case. There are a number of things that can cause cirrhosis of the liver. And maybe I should have made his tongue shades of red. Oh well. He's a plant, so. So, yeah, not good news at all. Unfortunately, or maybe we'll make the leaves a different color. Unfortunately, she won't be able to find out exactly what's going on and everything. She goes down to meet with a team of doctors in our main big hospital, which is down in Madison, about 3.5 hours away. So she doesn't go down there to meet with all of them until November 11th. So yeah, it's like a sit and wait scenario. They want to, go over what her overall general health is, talk about treatment options. This marker's a little dry. Her transplant options, because she may just have to have a liver transplant. Now, whether it can be a living, donor, where she could have just a partial liver donated, I would think one of us would be a match for her. But I wonder if the other end is better. But she won't know any of that till after she meets with the doctors on the 11th. So yeah, not good news. They initially thought she does have Crohn's disease, which, if you're not familiar with Crohn's, it runs in our family. It many times is hereditary. My dad had Crohn's, and so far, Kathy is the unlucky one, or I should say my sister. I didn't mean to say her name. She is the unlucky one of us 6 kids that has it. And so she's on a number of meds for that, and thank heavens they were checking her liver every 3 months, and that's how they found the tumor. And so it is small. It's only about 1 inch big. So yeah, so we all kind of assumed then it was from the meds from the Crohn's disease, but her doctors say no. So that's a little unusual. You know, because of the meds, they were checking her liver every 3 months, and now they found something, but it's not related to the meds. I don't know, kind of odd. So yeah, we won't find out anything more until she goes down to Madison. So it's just kind of like, oh, you know, it'll be like 2 weeks for her to wait. Now it's like, you know, a week and a half yet. It has to be excruciating for her. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I did put something up on my community post in regard to that. So, and then things got a little busy yesterday. We were kind of finishing up winterizing outside, getting things all put away. So the color chat didn't happen yesterday either, so I thought, okay, we're going to get this color chat done today. I want to do my end of the month videos anyhow. So yeah. Okay, so sad subject out of the way. So yeah, yesterday was trick-or-treating here. So it's another reason why the color and chat didn't happen yesterday. Last year I didn't hand out candy. It was our first Halloween here, and then with everything that was going on, there weren't many trick-or-treaters anyhow. It was kind of, you know, up to each household whether they were going to be handing out candy or not, and whether the kids actually wanted to go trick-or-treating, you know, if the parents were okay with it or not. So yeah, I said, this year I would like to, but yet we had no idea how many kids we were going to get over here. At my other house, across Main Street, it's a little bit of a newer, I can't really call it a subdivision. Makes it sound like I live in a big city. It's a newer part of town, I should say. This is the older part of town. So I really didn't know how many kids I was going to get. I got hundreds and hundreds over at the other house. So yeah, we bought a bunch of candy, and I sat outside because the way our house is set up, you can't see the door where everybody comes in from the living room. So I thought, well, I'm just going to sit by the door over by the garage, which is where everybody comes into the house, and I'm going to hand out candy there. I'll just sit there and have my phone and, you know, in between the kids coming. And well, I ended up sitting outside the door because I thought it's going to be a pain for these little ones to keep opening and closing that screen door. And I have a little nook in by where that door is, so it was really windy and cold here yesterday. Oh my gosh. It was gorgeous on Saturday. Wish they would have had trick-or-treating on Saturday. But anyhow, so I took my little black table out and got the big bag of candy out and sat out there. And yeah, we had quite a few kids, but I still have a lot of candy left over. Oh my gosh. So I think Bob will take some with him along to work. It'll always disappear there. No worries. One of the first groups of kids that came by, the moms, you know, were with them. She came up to me and she gave me a hand warmer. She goes, I got a whole pocket full of them here. Boy, did that thing work. Oh my gosh. It was just a smaller one, but yeah, it stays hot for a number of hours. So that helped to keep my hands a little warm anyhow. Because, yeah, it was cold sitting out there. I had a hat on. I had my winter coat on. I had my warm slippers on that I just bought. Because I figure they're going to be warmer than my tennies. So I myself was pretty warm in my winter coat. It was just mainly my hands. My feet were okay. But yes, my hands got pretty chilly. But it was worth it. There were so many cute kids out. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a doggie that wants to go out. Bob just got home from work, so she wants to go out and say hi. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Okay. What was I even talking about? Was it the trick-or-treating yet? Oh yeah. So many cute little ones. There was this one group that came through, and it was the mom and the dad, and it was Grandma and Grandpa, because they kept, you know, referring him to as, Grandpa, you got to get in this picture too. They were taking tons of pictures outside my house, and then they asked if I would come over and take a picture of all of them. Oh, we should get some of this down here too. So, yeah, went down and I took a picture for them. It was so cute. They had a wagon they were pulling, and I don't know how they made it, but they put like a canopy up over the top, and I think it was supposed to be like a princess wagon or something. It had blue see-through like material that they draped over the top, and there was this little girl laying in the wagon. It was adorable. And this grandpa, oh, he just sounded like a card. He was hilarious. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was cute. Oh, they took pictures of the mom and dad and the little girl, and then I don't know, I don't know if the other ones were aunts and uncles or who, but yeah, it was cute. It was cute. And some other really cute little ones. Of course, you got the bigger ones too, which, like I told Bob, I says, I don't care if they come trick-or-treating. I says, older kids want candy too. The only time it bothers me, I said, is when they start having facial hair. But I says, you can't really go by that either anymore, because, boy, these kids, they start getting facial hair so early now. You know, 13, 14, 15. It's like, what? So, yeah. Is that a leaf or is that part of him? No, that's a leaf. We're going to do some different greens. Or maybe we'll give them some gnarly looking leaves. Let's go with yellow. I don't want to do red because then it'll look Christmassy. Yellow and orange. Yellow and blue. Blue and green. We could do blue and green. No, let's do yellow and orange. So I'm going to do 37 pastel yellow and 23 orange. Now these are some of my most popular colors that I use for color by numbers too, so I'm hoping they're not going to be too dry. What I do is I pull out the chisel tip and I refill them with my Copic ink. I just find an ink that's closest from, I look at my Copic chart and I look at this chart, see which one matches the closest. Might not be exact, but that's okay. I got fuzzy on my ring. Yeah, you can refill any alcohol marker. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. I refill my, or I have refilled my Ohuhu brush markers a lot already. Certain colors anyhow. Let's see how this is going to look. So yeah, I had trick-or-treating yesterday, so that was a lot of fun. I love seeing all the little kids all dressed up. Especially the real little ones. Oh my gosh, I had this one adorable little girl. She was a butterfly, a monarch butterfly. She was just adorable. Oh gosh. And as I'm looking outside right now, oh my heavens. We got some of that white flaky stuff coming down. Only a little here and there, but that's how cold it is out now. It's like, Mother Nature, you have dandruff already. And Mother Nature must have ran out of Head and Shoulders. Because now she's flaking. Boo. Nothing, like I said, that's going to stick on the ground, but oh, I hate cold weather. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Every time I took Bella out to go potty now today, bundled up in the winter coat and shoes, and it's like, oh, I hate this. It was so much easier just going out, you know, shorts and a summer shirt, barefoot. Love going barefoot. But no, that season is gone. Pretty soon it'll be the season where you gotta go out and start up your vehicle, warm it up before you can go anywhere. Boo. Oh well, enough of me complaining about the cold. You'll probably hear it enough during winter. We had wind chills of 40 below today. Ugh. So far, if you've been with my channel at all, when you've already heard this, but when we bought this place, we've been here for a year now. Let's put this orange. There was no heat upstairs. There was no venting upstairs. There's 2 bedrooms up there and a bathroom, just a small half bath. So one is my bedroom, the other one is my diamond painting room. So this is just a story and a half, a 1.5 story. So I basically have the whole upstairs. Yes, I am spoiled. But yeah, there was no heating. There were no heating vents up there. So a few months ago, we had heating vents put in. And that was a whole experience in and of itself. Oh, what they had to go through just to get heating vents up there. The duct work, ugh. It's probably why nobody ever put heat up there. But it's done, and it sure helped in the summer. We had, you know, quite a warm summer, so we don't run the air unless we really have to. Well, it got pretty warm and muggy there for a while. And it was like, you know, in the 80s up in my room at night when it cooled off outside. So it was warm up there. Bob even installed a ceiling fan up there for me, sweetie. And with the venting put in up there, though, so I got air conditioning, that really helped. Because they also really nicely insulated the two little cubby attics that are off my bedroom that then run the whole length of the house down to the other bedroom, my diamond painting room. So they insulated all of that with these nice heavy-duty insulation boards, and then they blew in insulation in the upper attic. Excuse me. And now that it's getting colder out, boy, I can tell the difference from last winter already. Wow. So we'll see what it's going to be like up there when we hit, you know, 20 below. I was going to say, it has to be better than last year. Last year I ran space heaters up there. Not the most conducive for, you know, your energy bills. And found out the hard way I couldn't run heaters in both rooms up there at the same time. Because if they both kicked in at the same time, it tripped the breaker. So I just left the door to my diamond painting room open all the time. And I wasn't into diamond painting a whole lot on my large ones upstairs last winter anyhow. So it worked out okay. But now I have been diamond painting upstairs almost, well, not quite every day, but a lot. And so yeah, I kind of want it warm in there. Let's see. Well, let's go over this green I put down there. So yeah, I'm real curious to see how nice it's going to be up there. I was diamond painting up there for a couple of diamond painting events. And yeah, I was working on a big Hannah Lynn diamond painting. And I'm like, Bob had come up there for something. I can't remember. Oh, I think he was going to bed. He came up to say goodnight. And I said, Bob, it is so cold here by the window, because I rearranged my diamond painting room. I had to get some new shelving for up there. Kind of wanted a different way of organizing my larger boxed diamond paintings. Mainly Diamond Art Club. Ooh, that's bright and colorful, huh? Let's see. So yeah, my diamond painting easel is now moved up, and it's right by the window. And it was so cold, I could feel a draft. You know, I could see the blinds, the little rod, and then the strings, you know, that you open and close the blinds with. I could see the string moving, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. And so when Bob came up, let's see, let's decide on colors first. Okay, let's give her some big red lips. So this is going to be a her coral red. I said, I think we're going to have to put plastic over the window in here, because I said there's a breeze coming through here and it is so cold. And, you know, as far as I could tell, the window was shut. You couldn't see that it was open or anything. So he opened the blind, because I had closed it thinking that would help keep the cold air out. he opened it and pushed down on the window, and here it was open, just a crack, but it was below the windowsill. You couldn't tell that it was open, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder it was cold in here. And then the upper window, for some reason, wasn't up all the way either. So I was like, oh geez, no wonder. I'm going to put 122 in here. No chisel, no chisel. Oh, that is fluorescent, isn't it? Oh well. Didn't look quite that fluorescent. Well, she's got some pretty lips. All right. So yeah, he closed all that, and I felt, you know, by the window and stuff, I couldn't feel anything anymore. Imagine that. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to use a couple different, let's see, should we use the same greens? Maybe, because, yeah, we'll give her some rosy cheeks though. We'll see if, maybe I will use the other green that is similar to this one though, and that's 46. Okay. So yeah, I think it's going to stay warmer in the diamond painting room now. I mean, I looked to make sure it was closed, but I guess, you know, I didn't think to push down on the window, and I didn't have the window locked either, because I guess if I would have locked it, I would have known it wasn't shut all the way, because it wouldn't have locked right? In summertime and stuff, I would always have the windows open up there, so when I did have to close them because of rain or whatever, I wouldn't, you know, flip the lock so it was locked shut. Now, if it was a crank-out window, I would have, because we had drilled into us from Dad. I grew up in a very old farmhouse, and had very old windows that you'd have to prop up if you wanted to keep them open with a book or something. I mean, yeah, they were pretty dilapidated. Well, Dad one year went and put all new windows throughout the entire house. And at that time, the best windows to put in were the crank-out kind, which you do see now yet, but I think you see more of the nicer push-up windows again. And so he had it drilled into our heads that whenever you close those windows and you crank them shut, you know, there were kind of flaps or whatever to push down, and that's what locked the window in place. You always made sure you locked it, because if it would rain and rain got in there and the wood swelled, and that would happen a number of times, the windows would get warped and you could no longer lock them. So yeah, we had it ingrained into us. So in the other house, I did have crank-out windows. So over there too, whenever I would shut those windows, I made sure to lock them. But with these, I didn't. I basically only closed them when it was going to rain, or when it was raining and it was blowing in. Or at nighttime downstairs, because it would get, you know, too cool at night or something. Or it was too hot out and we had the air on. Kind of defeating the purpose if you leave the windows open. So, yeah. Silly Lisa. I've only diamond painted up there once since then. But yeah, it definitely seemed warmer. Let's give her a rosy red cheek. Let's see. What kind of pink? Let's go with this pink that's called peach. 18. There we go. And then we're going to give her some pretty eyeshadow. So we're going to have a very colorful, Venus flytrap, I guess. We just want to make her all pretty. So I'm going to give her some purple eyeshadow. Of course, purple. Let's go with 81 Deep Violet. You know I got to get purple in this picture somehow. Oh, isn't she pretty? It's my picture. I can do anything I want. Oh, she's gorgeous. And then we'll give her a blue eye. Don't want to give her green eyes, right? Let's do cerulean blue. 63. So yeah, I'll have to take off my Halloween fingernails too. Don't have any Thanksgiving nails. I do have some fall ones though, I think. Ooh, she's gorgeous. So gorgeous. I think I'm going to just leave the rest of that then. I was going to do a real pale gray in here, but it doesn't really pay. Teeth I'm going to leave alone. We'll put a color in here. Do we want to do like a pink? No, it would be green inside, wouldn't it? We'll say it is. So let's do a let's try 48. See what that looks like. This is kind of a light olive green, sort of. Yeah, and that's what color this would have been too, I bet. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. All right. And the bone, maybe we'll go with a real light gray for the bone and for the skulls. Let's do cool gray 2 for the bone. Oh, we got slobber hanging down here. What color is that? Does a Venus flytrap slobber be green too? I don't know. I guess I've never seen it. Alright, we're going to make these skulls different shades of gray. So I'm going to make one this lighter shade. So this past week I mowed for the last time too. So sad. Lawnmower's put away now. In the shed for the season. Was time to get out the snowblower. I'll make the bones this color too. So yeah, summer has come to an end. The only thing we have left to do outside is to get the canopy covering off the lawn swing out front here. And then when I bought the swing, I bought a, it's like a, what would you call it? It's a covering that goes over the top of the swing, and then it tucks underneath the feet of the swing. So we have to do that yet, but I think everything else is done. Okay, let's make him a little darker. We'll go with number 5. No, let's go with 4. And we got this cute spider over here. We'll make these darker in here. How was everybody else's weather? I know you guys in the south were saying it was such a relief to finally get some cooler weather. Because I know it wasn't that long ago. Some of you guys were still in the 90s, weren't you? My dream. Yeah, I definitely live in the wrong part of the country. Yep. But too hard to pick up and move at this stage in my life. Plus, you know, all my siblings, well, not all. One sibling lives in New York, but all my other siblings are here. My kids are all here. You know, just can't pick up and move away. So, all right. Then, what should we do over here? We're going to do a warm gray one over here. First, I want to put some darker gray inside here, though. And not quite that dark for in here. Just a little bit darker. Okay, yeah, we're going to do a different type of gray over here. We're going to go with warm gray. So I think we'll go with warm gray 3. So this is definitely, you can definitely tell the difference between the warm gray and the cool gray. Cool gray always has the blue undertone. Warm grays always have the brown undertone. So we're going to have some of each. Don't want to make them all the same. How boring. How many people have this book? I think it was one of Jade Summer's more popular ones for the season. It is adorable. I did a flip through of this on my channel. If you want to see the whole book, it is in my flip throughs playlist. Okay, we'll put 5 and 6 in here then. Do 5 for this. And 6 for the holes. Eyeball hole. Eyeball hole. And nose. Lar. We just have different ethnicities here. So I'm going to use, I don't want to use black. Let's make this a black widow spider. So we're going to give him a red head. I know, it's the hourglass that's red on the belly. But this is going to be a different kind of spider to go with a different kind of plant. Oh my, she is gorgeous. Oh yes. Okay, so what red did I use? Let's use 14. It's kind of a more orangey red. We're going to make this guy this color. Don't want to make it black. And we're going to go every other one and make them really pretty. kind of teeny in here. And then we'll go through with the black. This is why I love brush tips. Oh, he's so cute. Could leave him white, I guess. Nah, we gotta do black. Got to do black. Yeah, it looks better this way. Kind of went outside the line there a little bit, but... Oh yeah, I like this better. It stays so cold in this office, or craft room. Ah, now he looks Halloween. Danger. Okay, guys, what color slobber? Let's see. I guess if he's green, maybe that would be green too. Let's see, what kind of green haven't we used yet? And maybe it would be a watered down color, so it would be lighter. Let's try 175. It's called lime green, but it's very pale. That looks good. And then I'm just going to leave that white for the highlight. Yeah, teeth I'm just going to leave. Of course, his teeth could be colored like that color too, couldn't it? Oh, should we do that? No saying that he's got to have white teeth, or she. That's right, this is a she. So we'll give her that light colored green for teeth. Use our imaginations. Lately, I've just been in the mood for color by number, and you'll see that I have to record my end of the month videos yet. And pretty much every one is a color by number or a one color picture. That's pretty much all my brain could handle. Okay, let's get like a terracotta color. Let's see. That color? It's called terracotta. No, that was not planned. Do we want to go darker? Let's go with brick brown. I like that. 94. Danger. Yeah, danger is right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to talk about this. I got my picture almost done. And I was going to talk about this last week, but yeah. The week before last, I had the kids all week, the grandkids. If you're new to my channel, I used to babysit my 2 grandkids full-time. Maddie is 5 now, and Levi turned 2. And Maddie got exposed directly to somebody that tested positive. So the whole class had to work remotely, or go to school, I should say, remotely from home. Well, Heather, of course, couldn't take off that whole length of time, because I had her for, well, it would have been the whole week, and then last Monday and Tuesday. And so I had her, and they sent home their iPads, which the kids are all familiar with, of course. And all their assignments and things were on this iPad. They have a special program that the app was installed on, and then her teacher would upload videos for each assignment, telling them how to do it and stuff. Well, of course, you know, I would have to sit right next to Maddie on the couch because I have a coffee table that pulls up and over, so it's like a desk. So that's where I would always have her sit and do her schoolwork. Well, let's see. That's a whole, no, we'll color that in. So it was, yeah, lots of fun trying to do that with a 2-year-old around that wants your attention. What color? What color? Let's make it a light tan. Let's go with raw silk. 332. And so, yeah, and then I would have to, for a lot of her lessons, I would have to record her on the iPad reading maybe something that she wrote, or she had to draw. I mean, boy, what these kindergartners have to do these days. Jeez. Draw pictures, because it's a story book. And so then she would have to flip her pages of this little booklet that they stapled together for them. And she would have to read her story to the teacher. So I'd have to record her doing that, and then I'd have to upload it to this system. And yeah, just all kinds of things. So then, you know, trying to record her while Levi is demanding attention. I don't know how any of you that had to stay home and homeschool your children, how you did it with another child that's 2 years and less, or even 3. I mean, oh my gosh. Is this like a puddle of water? Let's make that a light blue. This is the last thing. Holy heavens. So, yeah, they were here for a while. That was different. Have not had them for a while, so it was nice too. I missed them. Let's do pale baby blue 144. And I think this is all we have left then. Oh, school bus is here, dropping off the kids across the way. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I wasn't sure if, you know, because it's new neighbors across the street from us, you know, whether they were going to do trick-or-treating or not. Because no other houses around here had their lights on, and I'm like, how rude. So again, I didn't know how many kids we were going to get. Well, then they did flip their light on over there. And the dad came out. He was dressed all in white. It was like a white furry costume from head to toe. And I couldn't tell for sure what he was. But then I heard one of the kids say, or the parents say, look at the unicorn. Here he did. He had a horn on his head. And, yeah, he was a white unicorn. It was so cute. So, obviously, they get into Halloween. They had pumpkins out in front. I didn't even bother putting pumpkins out this year. I usually, at the other place, would always have a few pumpkins on my steps going up to my front door. But I don't even have any steps going to my front door yet. Yeah, I don't know how they got away with some of the stuff they did in this house. We have to put some concrete set. Nobody uses that front door anyhow. There's not a sidewalk or anything that goes to the front door. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Oh my gosh. I think we're done. Let's zoom back out. I'm not going to do a background on camera, nor any special effects. If I had stickles and stuff out, I might do something, but I'm going to leave it here for now, because like I said, I have my 2 end of the month videos to record yet, and I'm going to have to get supper together in a little bit. So I'm going to leave it here. What do you think about our very colorful, I'm assuming Venus flytrap monster? Probably should have made that a warm gray also. He looks kind of strange sitting over here. Maybe it's because of the spider on his head. All right, so there we have it. Again, this is from Cute and Spooky by Jade Summer. I'll leave a link to this book down below in the description. I'll leave some links for the Arrtx Oros markers too. They do have chisel tip markers also. ALP. Those are ALP markers. They are, of course, a little bit cheaper than the brush. But you know me. So I'll leave some links down below if you are interested in these markers. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this color and chat and kind of getting updated on things going on in my life right now. Hopefully I'll be able to do another color and chat this weekend so we don't have to go another 2 weeks. There were some other things I was going to talk about today, but I'll leave them till this weekend. So thanks again. If you enjoyed the color and chat, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I put out new videos. I hope everybody's having a terrific day and you've had a fantastic weekend and Halloween. And as always, happy coloring. Bye guys.